So there was a plane crash that happened in Toronto today, and so far every video of the plane crash happening has been really low quality, and you can barely see what happened. But this guy, he actually managed to record the plane as it was about to land, and it looks like he's actually in the cockpit of another plane. So he got a really good angle of it, so we can see what clearly happened here.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no 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 no!
So all I gotta say is thank God there was as much snow as there was, because you can clearly see the fire. If this fire happened on a very dry and hot day where there was no snow at all, God knows how much worse that could have been.
Oh
But
fuck!
you can see the fire almost immediately
No 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 no!
go away, right? It almost immediately extinguishes itself, and the plane is now flipped over its head. And passengers at this point, they were basically dangling like bats, according to a guy. So this happened apparently because there were really, really strong winds, and air traffic control knew that there were strong winds, but they still said it's okay to land, I guess. Um, Nobody died, thankfully. That's the most important thing. Not a single person died, despite how many plane crashes we've had so far this year. The one in DC that happened a couple weeks ago, I'm pretty sure that, like, what, 80 or 90 people died? Everyone on board, they all died on that plane. This one, not a single person died. Just like 8 people were injured and 1 child was injured. But everybody got out safely. There was another video of someone who was recording as he was getting out of the plane, and you can see the flight attendants and everybody else doing a really good job of making sure everyone gets out very quickly. Where did that go? It's not this one. I mean, we can watch this one too, actually. Hold on. This is guys recording the aftermath of what happened.
Toronto. We just landed. Our plane crashed. It's upside down. Fire department's on site. Upside down.
I can't tell. Is that the runway over there? I don't even know where the plane was trying to land, because if any of you guys have driven in snowy conditions, you know that just this amount of snow, like barely just having snow above the surface, is enough to make your car skid. I don't know where the fuck the runway was, or if the runway was even fucking like visible, because it looks like everything's just covered with snow. This part over here obviously looks like it's been melted down from whatever they've been spraying, but I just can't imagine this going a good way with the weather conditions, the landing.
Upside down. Everybody,
Unless,
most people appear to be okay.
wait, is that the runway right there? Is that hole? I actually can't tell. Either way, even if that is, that could be black ice right there. Yeah. So this is the video of the passengers actually leaving the plane. God, you can see cables hanging and stuff.
Everything, drop it. Come on,
Did she actually drop it?
drop it. Come on.
I couldn't tell.
Don't take no video. Put that phone away.
You can hear him saying, "Don't take no video."
Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
This guy's just like, dude, I just survived a near death experience right now. Yeah, that's some scary shit, dude. If you saw what the plane looked like, I mean, just take a look at it. If you saw this, you wouldn't think that's a plane crash that people survived in. That looks like a plane crash where people would die. I mean, this looks like completely beat up. The wing is fucking torn off. Golly. Was this guy smiling as he's taking people out? I can't tell if he's smiling or... Look at him. He looks kind of happy. I mean, I'd be happy too if I just survived that, so... Yeah, he's clearly smiling. He must be just happy to be alive. Yeah, man. Luckily, it doesn't look like anybody was being a dickhead and bringing their carry-on luggage just out on the plane. You can see people have their backpacks and shit. They have their backpacks and jackets. Well, I guess she has her bag. But most people, where to go? Yeah, it just doesn't look like people are bringing their suitcases though.
Holy.
Right? Yeah, so people have their backpacks and their hoodies. No one's bringing their entire suitcase, which, I mean, imagine being the guy who's just blocking the entire aisle for everybody else because you want to grab your fucking suitcase with whatever's in it. But with your backpacks, I could imagine if it was under the seat above you, or if it was under the seat above you. Yeah, because the seat, plane's flipped upside down, so the seat was probably fucking, who knows? Grabbing your bag from wherever the seat would have been, I don't think that's a big deal. Standing in the aisle and trying to pull down that storage compartment to get your suitcase out, yeah, now you're being a piece of shit. But it doesn't look like anybody was doing that, so.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Holy fuck.
Yeah, man. Flying is scary these days. I don't know anybody that wants to fly right now anywhere. Seems like those are the only videos. This is the video that I was talking about that looks like it was recorded with a potato. You can barely, I can't even see anything. What am I supposed to be looking at? Okay. Yeah, you can see the flames right there. Yeah, man. Yep, 80 passengers plus crew on board, 8 injured, 3 in critical condition. Crew did an amazing job. Yes, indeed, they did. Same video. So this guy, he actually spoke out during the plane crash, so let's see what he said.
Yeah, it was a typical flight from Minneapolis to Toronto. And we were coming in, and I did notice that, like, the winds were super gusty. The snow had kind of blown over the runways. And so coming in, it just...
So I was right! So there was snow over the runways. You couldn't see the runway. Okay. I was just making sure. What at that point, isn't that dangerous as fuck to try to land when you don't even see where the runway is? Dude, I hope every single person that ever tries to complain about why their flight gets delayed or why their flight gets canceled because of bad weather conditions, because, hey, I've flown in bad weather conditions before, so it's totally fine. I hope those people are forced to sit down and watch this video and realize, look, this could happen to your plane and you might not be as lucky. But yeah, let's continue with this guy.
It was routine, but, like, it was noticeable that the runways were kind of in a weird condition. And when we hit, it was just a super hard, like I hit the ground, and the plane went sideways, and I believe we skidded, like, on our side and then flipped over on our back, where we ended up with, like, a big fireball out the left side of the plane. And when we got finished, it was I was upside down. Everybody else was there as well. Thankfully, everybody was okay.
Dude, when you say that you see the plane kind of flip upside down and then you see a fireball in the back, that reminds me of that video of that guy in Nepal who he was live streaming himself in a plane, and what this guy is describing is exactly what happened to that guy's plane, except his plane crashed and everybody died. And because he was on a live stream, his video was saved and recorded. I can't even show that shit because of how fucking horrible it was. But you can see the plane crash, and then you can see the whole plane just burst into flame. All you see in the camera is the guy recording himself like this and smiling, and then you just see the plane like kind of tilting like this from the inside. Everybody's screaming, and then you just hear a boom and fires everywhere. So I cannot imagine how this guy must have been feeling in that moment. He was probably like, yeah, this is it. I'm done.
But we tried to get out of there as quickly as possible. And then shortly thereafter, I got done filming the video. There was another explosion, but luckily the firefighters got out of there.
What the fuck? So they already tried to... Oh my god. Wow. That's something I did not know. There was another explosion. Okay, so this is not even what the plane looks like anymore. It looks even worse than this.
It sounds like.
Yeah.
So where were you seated in the plane?
I was in, like, row 10. of the plane, so just front of the wing.
And did you see the wing come off?
No, by that point we were being tossed around. I was just trying to hold on to everything at that point.
And how did you get yourself out of your seatbelt? And did everyone stay in
Yeah.
their seatbelts that you could tell? Was everyone hanging upside down? Had anyone slipped out of their seatbelts?
Yeah, I mean, it was mass chaos. I was upside down. The lady next to me was upside down. We kind of let ourselves go and fell to hit the ceiling, which is surreal feeling.
I gotta see what that looks like. Hold on. This is not the picture that I was imagining. Let me show you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is what they were looking like. I mean, you get it. You get it. The guy's he's just trying to process his emotions. He can't believe what happened, but yeah, just glad that everybody survived, and I think the flight attendants and everyone did a good job. Hopefully, can we just stop hearing about plane crashes this year? It's getting way too out of hand, bro.